Diwana, and this is Day-8 of our Kubernetes 0 to Hero series. And this video is a very special because today we will not just learn a Kubernetes important object, just like on namespaces, labels, and like ConfigMap and a secret, right? So we will recap everything from day 1 to day 8 and build one real browser based application that uses all components together, right? So by the end of this video, you will know exactly how a powers, deployment, replica set, services, labels, config map, and secret all come together in a real world application, right? So before we dive in, let me hit you with some real time interview question that is on a cluster base, and you will answer all of them by the end of this demo, right? So question number one is just like two teams are mixing up the pod, how will you isolate them quickly? And the question number two is your service was a zero endpoint, what is the first step you will check? And question number third is you updated a config map value but your port shows the old data, why? And question number fourth is just like how will you inject or db credential in a pod, right? And the question number fifth is how pod know automatically it's just namespace and a creation time, right? So all the answer unfold naturally by the end of this demo. So don't skip for a second. This is where your Kubernetes concept go live. I am using Windows, right? And kubectl is installed on our local system, and this command can work on everywhere like a Mac or like just Linux. So here I am open right now just a VS Console, and I am using a Minikube cluster for this demo, right? And in a day 7 I have already told you that how you can install a Minikube cluster and how you can start a VS Code, right? So I am assuming that you have installed the like a VS Code and set up a Minikube cluster, right? Further we will start a demo for this session. So first of all I will create a just like a namespace separate for a environment, like, and also further that I will create a just like a config map, and further I will create a deployment, further I will expose that deployment, right? So this is your agenda for today, and in this demo all the day 1 to day 8 what we have learned are like a port like a replica set deployment, and everything will be included in this session. So we will go step by step. So first let me check just like what exactly version of the kubectl. See, check kubectl version minus client. Okay, so see kubectl then version then minus client. Okay, kubectl version installed right now. Yeah, so this command will work on a like a Windows, Mac, and every operating system whatever you want, right? So and come to the point of what is a namespace, right? So namespace is basically define or differentiate a like a environment and a separate, like, so this is just like a separate folder, and team can differentiate in a one cluster, like you have a one cluster, different team is working on the same cluster, so that a namespace is like a differentiate and separation of the like a folder. So let me create here a namespace, and I will use our golden rule, that is a YAML, right? Dry-Run command to use a generate a YAML, and further I will apply it, right? So and also I have already created a like a GitHub repo for Day-8, and you will find everything crystal and clear in a documented. And what step I will take today, you will find definitely over our GitHub repo, right? So if you have any doubt in this demo, you will directly comment me on this video. I will definitely help you. So let me create a like a namespace. So see, this is a very simple command. So let me check a minikube status, minikube status, and I will not tell you that how you can install a minikube on your local system, because I have already done in the day 7. So if you come first time on this demo, so please go on day 7 and see how you can set up a minikube cluster, right? So see, minikube is running right now. So let me create a namespace, kubectl, get ns namespace. Name is like a day8 lab, right? And day8 minus dry-run equal to client minus o YAML, and I have used many time in a day 6, 7, and I'm using the same in a day 8. So I think he will be a master of the writing of this command, right? Dry-run minus o YAML and ns.yaml, right? Enter. So I have missed here a kubectl is missed here. Enter. So see, ns.yaml is just now here. See, so how you can create a like a YAML of the creating a namespace. So see, let me apply it. Kubectl apply minus f and ns at header tab, right? Enter. See, created l get name spaces, enter. See, Day-8 lab is there. Yeah, see, Day-8 lab is here in a 4 second ago, right? See, so I have created a namespace. Right now I'm going to create now a config map. So before creating a config map, let me explain you what exactly a config map. Config map is basically storing a configuration on non-sensitive data. Configuration is also non-sensitive configuration data like metadata and names like environment. Config map store a non-secret configuration like a name or like a metadata, right? So let me create a namespace. So this is the same as the dry-run command to use, but here is just some limitations of the like a dry-run. So I will be replace like a what inject of the value like a index.html. So in a real work environment or just like a config map, this will be updated by your like a dev team. So you don't worry what exactly inside or inserted data, this is taken care by your dev team, right? So let me create first here right now config name, config map, it. So I have entered the same thing here, right? So see, cm.yaml is generated right now. So see, here is a just like a kind and metadata, right? So but we need in this demo to like define index.html where our like code serve or data from a like a config map, right? So I will insert a data inside a config map. So see, so see, here is not a data is mentioned. So I will just press the either I can add here a data, or either just like a insert this one here, everything just like a data, and the rest is the same. So see, API version, config map, metadata, and see everything is same. Just I have inserted a data, and that is index.html that will be served on through a like HTML pages. And see here exactly what mentioned in the payment app, and environment is production, like namespace is a date. It will be so in our web application, browser based application, and this page is served directly from there, right? So let me save and apply it, right? Control S. It has been saved right now. Okay. ctl apply app tm.yaml ctl by cm by fm.yaml. Enter. ConfigMap is created right now. Let me create a deployment, right? So this is the main part. So deployment, I'm here, I will create a deployment and expose the deployment. Further, our application is live, right? See? So see, let me create a deployment manifest. This is a real magic happens here. We will create a deployment using a labels, and service will you and it link with a service and using it with a selector. So let me create here a like a just a deployment manifest. So click here, kubectlk deployment, and image is Nginx. So what exactly we have create in a like a CM. So exactly this will be used in our HTML pages, will use in our see. So deployment is created, deploy.yaml. See here what exactly happened in a deploy.yaml, right? So see exactly replicas one selected. So see this is let me clear you one thing. See this is a limitations of the like or Dry-Run command. So here is not exactly insert the data what exactly do you want, right? So see here a match label. This is not defined by default by a Dry-Run. So I will be replace our the exact of the like manifest for this deployment, and you will find from the like our GitHub repo. So see here match label is not defined here. Match labels app web app, but let me simplify it exact what we need, right? So see app is equal to web app, name is web, right? So let me insert here all the complete details, and you will definitely find it from our Git repo. See, I am replacing a complete YAML of this deployment, and you will see. So see, in the previous tab, you will not find a volume mount. See, this is the limitation. You will not get a like a volume mount, and path. So I will define here. So containers running on Nginx aspect is everywhere, right? So see, this is not defined by your by default a Dry-Run or replica is equal to true. So I have crystal and clear message here a replica as at least we need a two, right? See, and tier equal to front end. This is not defined by default what we have created a like a Dry-Run command. So this is a like a and also a namespace. See, so I am doing a control S here. You will definitely find this or like everything from a Day-8 from a GitHub repo. So don't worry, this is a very simple. I have already covered what how you can write a deployment manifest in a Day-7. If you have any doubt, go there. Definitely will be a master of the deployment. See, so let me apply it. Apply it kubectl ctl I cube I f I got YAML. So see, L get government -8 demo tab 8 what exactly our namespace demo. So let me check here the port exactly kubectl get port, right? They'll get port and the namespace is Day-8 slab, right? So see, two port is running now. Our deployment is created successfully. So see here, right? So see here exactly uh, what a deployment is created, and here the labels are just like app equal to web and tier equal to front end and name is equal to web, right? So see a label, not like a name. So see, so every deployment created every deployment created a labels with like a just here mentioned, right? So our service will find to connect or write using a selector to select or write port. And sometimes our selector will not find to select a right label, and that's why you will get or sometimes a no endpoint. So this is exactly how we know. Now let me expose the deployment by using a service. So see, we just drag here right now. Yeah, so see, all this is just like a very simple. So kubectl expose deployment name web and port is 80 and target port that is inside of the container, and type is a node port. You know exactly what is a node port. I have already covered in a test event. Namespace is like a date lab. What exactly I'm using entire of the session. Dry-Run to generate a YAML, and name of the YAML is svc.yaml. So see what exactly inside of it. So see a version, kind service, metadata, right? So labels. That's exactly what I want to see. See that is labels and a spec and the C. What exactly labels and the selector is pointed to it. So exactly of finding the matching the same labels of using our selector to those are right port, right? So see, let me apply it. ctl apply ctl apply f svc yaml enter ctl e e minus n at tab, right? Okay. A node port is right now our application is exposed on the 31028. Let me see the minikube ip. Our application should be accessible on the minikube ip and the port, right? So see, this is our minikube ip. Let me copy it. I have copy and port is 31023, right? So let me share my browser to the screen so you will know exactly, right? So let me share. So 1 minute, yeah, just it's fine. So see here the browser is open. I am enter the IP, right? See, the port number is that 310 31023, right? So see 31023. So see, so our application should be looks like what index.html manage in a config map, because our code is directly our pod is directly fetching a setup from the config map what you mentioned in the web app, right? So see, let me enter it. If it will work, then our demo is successful. See, So see, not an issues. Get enter. Let me check. Let me copy the IP. Thank you. Okay, right. This is a IP. Actually, I'm using a wrong port. So see, this is a IP. The port would be a 3.0.3. So see, congratulations. So see, your environment is production and namespace is Day-8 lab and serve directly from a ConfigMap mounted into Nginx. So see how actually all the concept come together to deploy an application, right? So see, so this is like a day-1 to day demo. How all the ports like a ConfigMap, namespace, and it's like a replica set, and also everything what we learned today, day-1 to day-8. So see what all combined together to run a real world applications. Like, so rest one is the secret. So let me go back on this. Let me back on the secret tab and see how you can create a secret and how you define a secret for inside our application, right? So see, let me back on my VS Code, right? See, you're back now. So see, actually how we can create a secret is basically used for like a sensitive information, just like a credential, like a DB password and any API's key. So that is defined in the secret. So it is not open and like in a plain text. So it is encoded in a base64. So see how we can create a secret. So this is a very simple kubectl create secret, and name of the types of the secret is the generic and name is the app secret. And from literal db user that is admin. So secret this will be defined and created by like a dev team. So you don't worry of how actually data insert inside of it. That is a part of the like a dev team, but you should know understand actually how our data is inserted in them. So see, from literal db user, db password, and see, so you will create a secret. What inside of secret, that is defined by your dev team. So see, secret is created svc.yaml, right? So let me apply it. So see, name is app secret and type is opaque and data is 2 and is it 3 second. So see how you can create a secret and use them like any DB APIs key inside of them, right? Brother and sister, today we didn't just learn for Kubernetes object. We built one complete working application, everything using from day 1 to day 8. Now truly you will understand how a Kubernetes component work together. If you like this session, hit on the like button and comment below what a finally concept click for you today, and subscribe to Tech with Diwana, because in a day 9 we will enter a world of the networking, that is of Ingress, where a traffic or routing gates are real.